Good morning and welcome to the Daily Word with Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. My name is Kathleen McMurray and I'm one of the pastors here, and I'm so thankful to be with you in this time of devotion this morning. Our scripture lesson today comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? I'm going to read that one more time. Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? The temple, for those who were inheritors of the faith of the Israelites, the faith of the Jewish people, the temple was the place where God's presence resided. It was a holy place, the place where they could access God in that sacred space. The place where God's presence resided. Now, when Jesus comes along, Jesus describes himself as the temple, right? Because God's presence resides with him. But here in Paul's letter to the Corinthians, Paul instructs those early faithful people that God's presence is with them, that they are the temples of God, that their bodies are temples to the Lord, and that God's Spirit dwells in them. Now, we have not, many of us, been able to go to our faith communities in a while. This brings grief and struggle, but we also follow a God that is bigger than any four walls and any building. And so while we miss deeply those places that we hold sacred, I hope that you know today that whether you are at home or whether you are at work, whether you are on vacation, whether you are in the woods or on the mountain or at the beach, that God's presence resides with you. Now, certainly we look forward to the day where we are together and God's presence brings us together in the beautiful worship spaces of Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. But we can have reassurance today and every day that no matter where we are, that God is indeed with us. May you be blessed.